Hi everyone, Deanne Hermes here, and I'm super excited that this year I'm going to be creating a special video series in 5 minutes or less on AI, and it is going to come to you every week in Here's the Scoop. So today is our first video session, and we are going to be talking about ChatGPT and also about Microsoft's Copilot. So before we get started, however, I did want to talk with you for just a second about an important piece that has to do with AI, and that is that we not forget the importance of humans when it comes to using AI. And so this is a graphic that was created by OSPI, and they talk about how important it is that we start with human inquiry, that the human has to be in there, and then we can move to AI. And then the output also has to have that human interaction. We have to be able to go through and analyze the information, and that's how that's the human empowerment piece of that. So just remembering, start with human, AI, end with human, kind of like a sandwich. All right, so here we go. Let's jump into our first one, which is ChatGPT. So this is kind of where everything started, was ChatGPT 2 years ago through a company called OpenAI. And ChatGPT is still kind of like the big whole engine that runs anything AI out there. But you can come into here and anybody can use this, chatgpt.com. And it's very simple to use. If you haven't used it before, I strongly encourage you, just go in and play around with it a little bit. They give you some pre-created prompts that you can click on. And so create a workout plan. And they put for resistance training, you can put for whatever you want. And it just automatically jumps in and starts to create for you. Now, this is not specific to you, so you might want to do things like, hey, I want to lose this many pounds, or hey, I want to build this much muscle, or. And that's where the beauty of working with AI comes into place, is when you start getting really good at engineering those prompts, and so that you are getting the response that you want from your AI tool. That comes with practice and lots of learning that you do along the way as you use the tool. All you do at the bottom, here's a little box. Just type in what it is that you would like AI to help you with, and it will generate that for you. A side note about ChatGPT, be very, very careful about what kind of information that you put into here. It hangs on to everything and is likely learning from you because it is continually learning. And so make sure that there's no personally identifiable information, all that kind of stuff. We have to be really careful about privacy when we use ChatGPT. Okay, the next tool I want to share with you is Bing. When we go out to Microsoft Bing, they have an AI tool called CoPilot. You can see that right here. And it is important if you notice and look at the symbol, because sometimes you'll see this symbol and know that that relates back to CoPilot. So on a side note, we have a district account to Microsoft for all staff. And so you need to log in, first of all. Once you've logged in with your email and whatever is your password, whatever you would use for Google, etc., is the same one that we use for here. And then you have access to this. Most people have to pay for Copilot. We do, except through our subscription, but you have it for free. The difference, a big difference between Copilot and using ChatGPT, is that Copilot doesn't hang on to your information. I would still be really careful about what kind of information you share with it, but I feel like your privacy is much more guarded if you use Copilot. So the way we use this right now, we're at Bing. So this is just a search engine. If you want to go out to Copilot, then you just need to click on this little symbol, and then you can ask it anything. Well, I already pre-created a prompt for it. So I'm going to be creating a quick AI tutorial on a weekly basis for educators. What should I call this? Let's see what it comes up with. All right, so here was a list of titles, and this is where I got the title for this video series, Edu AI Weekly. I thought that was great. So anyway, thanks for watching today. This has been a very quick introduction to ChatGPT and Microsoft Copilot. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.